Hello to you and welcome back, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day. And this is a story that many of you have been following. So we have the decision on Will Smith, and courtesy of Deadline, let's get straight into this. So the article says that Will Smith has been banned from the Oscars for 10 years in a little more than a slap on the wrist from the Oscars Board of Governors. Now that's how they title their article. Well, let's get straight into the body of it, which says, with their options rather limited, the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences Board of Governors have just decided that Will Smith will not be able to attend the Oscars for 10 years for the altercation with Chris Rock on stage at the 94th Academy Award on March the 27th. The board has decided for a period of 10 years from April the 8th, 2022, Mr. Smith shall not be permitted to attend any Academy events or programs in person or virtually, including but not limited to the Academy Awards, said AMPAS President David Rubin and CEO Don Hudson of Smith's unacceptable and harmful behavior, in quotes, in a letter to the full membership after a contentious 9 a.m. Pacific time starting virtual meeting today concluded. Now, the article goes on saying, not that there was a lot more that the AMPAS board, which includes Steven Spielberg, Ava DuVernay, Laura Dern, Whoopi Goldberg, among its current roster, could really do. Seeing where this debacle was likely going to end up, Smith made a chess move on April the 1st and immediately resigned from the AMPAS. In his preemptive letter, the King Richard Best Actor Oscar winner proclaimed, in quotes, my actions at the 94th Academy Award presentation were shocking and painful and inexcusable. The list of those I have hurt is long and includes Chris, his family, many of my dear friends and loved ones, all those in attendance, and global audiences at home. I betrayed the trust of the Academy, he said. I deprived other nominees and winners of their opportunity to celebrate and be celebrated for their extraordinary work. I am heartbroken, he said. I want to put the focus back on those who deserve attention for their achievements and allow the Academy to get back to the incredible work it does to support creativity and artistry in film, end quote. With whispers in the preceding days that the organization's more than 50-person strong board of governors were strongly considering a decade-long expulsion as part of their self-described disciplinary proceedings, the actor's April 1st decision effectively neutered the organization. While disinvites to future Academy Awards, a fine, or even a lawsuit for staining the Oscar brand were discussed to varying degrees in recent days, there was never ever a possibility that Smith would have his Best Actor Oscar taken away from him. Now, not giving the Best Actress Award at the 95th Academy Awards, as is traditional for the previous Best Actor winner, there is nothing in today's AMPAS decision that prevents the busy Smith from being nominated in future years. Not that Smith didn't have a good run among the Hollywood elite group before his altercation with Rock over his joke on Jada Pinkett's style. The former Fresh Prince had been a member of the Academy since 2001, joining just 5 years after his big-screen blockbuster debut in Independence Day. It was Smith's resignation last week that forced the AMPAS leadership to move up their meeting from April the 18th to today. We were required to provide Mr. Smith notice 15 days prior to the board meeting, at which such action might be taken, and also give him the opportunity to provide the board a written statement no less than 5 days prior to that meeting. An April 6th memo from AMPAS Pres David Rubin explained, noting that those rules and timelines had been essentially taken over by Smith with his resignation. Of course, by that point, a secondary scandal was in full bloom as conflicting and nuanced explanations began to leak out of why Smith wasn't removed from the Dolby Theatre after the altercation. So, the governor's meeting on March the 30th, the group's rep released a statement saying, "While we would like to clarify that Mr. Smith was asked to leave the ceremony and refused, we also recognize we could have handled the situation differently." And there was other reports saying that those close to Smith said that that was not true. They say that the AMPAS heads, Rubin and CEO Don Hudson, rather gently suggested Smith's longtime rep Meredith O'Sullivan backstage that the actor leave the Dolby, even before the likes of Denzel and Tyler Perry consoled Smith. The then Best Actor nominee rep passed the request on to him. Perhaps not capturing the severity of the moment, Smith supposedly said he wanted to stay to say sorry, and that was that. The article goes on to say that with no adults taking control or responsibility, Smith stayed in his front row seat for over half an hour before going back up on stage to accept his long-favored Best Actor award. So now that's basically the body of this article. Of course, many people are talking about whether the Oscar producers had asked him to leave and, the on and on. But back to the main body of this article. So the Oscars has banned Will Smith for 10 years. And, I want to know your thoughts about that in the comments section. Of course, it's just such a sad situation. Many people know Will Smith all over the world. He has been, someone who people have looked up to. He has inspirational messages on his social media. He has quite a great and strong social media presence as well. He has had successful runs at the box office, and he has just been someone who was aspirational. I know that growing up, especially, in Africa and Kenya, so many young people looked up to him and still look up to him, and it's just so sad to see what has happened. And of course, it was great to see that in the end he did take responsibility and resigned, perhaps as a preemptive move, because of course you could see where the winds were blowing. It was quite wrong. What he did was wrong. And of course, credit to Chris Rock as well for not partaking in that moment, for restraining himself. And we're just hoping and praying for healing for everyone. Of course, there was a video where, I updated here where Denzel and Tyler said that they prayed for him then and there, in that moment where they took him aside, they prayed for him. And Denzel Washington said that prayer was the only solution. And of course, so much more is needed. Counseling, a lot of introspection, and it's just so sad. So let me know your thoughts about the 10-year ban. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know if you thought that perhaps a fine would have been better, a financial kind of fine. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you for watching this. Thank you to all who support this channel. To my Patreon, PayPal membership supporters, I want to say a special thank you. And a shout out right now to you, Patricia Crenshaw and Magdalene J.N.O. Baptiste, for supporting this channel financially. I want to say thank you so much. I love you so much from the bottom of my heart. Once again, leave your thoughts below. I love you all. Have a great day, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.